Alright, Stryper CVT lesson, the new single Yahweh. This is a CVT lesson for Jason, part 2. We left off on, let's see here. We finished up section 5, the course. There's lots of variations. So section 6, 2 times, second time no star. That's the very next thing you'll see on your tabs. 147 to 153, and this is what you have going on. Lots of variations, like I said, of this one. Before that was dropped down a string, right? A and D string, now it's on the E string. There's a variation on the end of this riff. Let's jump in. Open E, and then 10-9 on the A. You're gonna pull off, and then pick the 10. So that's a mini subgroup, right? And then we got the 3 palm mutes on the E. Build that subgroup to that now. You know what I mean? Just build it and build it. The next part is 10-9 pull off, and then palm mute 10-9-10 with an open E string. Up to there we got this. Then we have 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10, 12, 9A. Okay, we have a pull off on the first part, so, or open E first, and then bring in the palm muting for the next 4 notes. 10-9, 10, 12, and then 9A, pentarharmonic vibrato. Let's play that section. So, as I said earlier, this is going to have a different ending. So you would repeat all that, but instead of a 9A, you're going to go to a 9 on the D string with pentarharmonic, which would sound like this. So we're basically going the first time and the second time. Alright? Then 154 to 156 comes in. Just a quick little double power chord hit. It'll go. So 7-9 AD twice, rest. Go to a round fret 5. I would use middle finger, slide up to 19, and then back down. The frets aren't so as important, Jason, as the concept of the slide and how long the slide is. It's that concept, right? When on your way back, we're into this D chord, 5-7-7-7. Hey, 7-7-7. Go figure. And you'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. However you want to count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all accented with the band. So section 7 comes in 1:57 to 2:05, and we're back to some beats, which is this. All right. So 1 time open on the E, then palm mutes come in. We're doing a 5 count, a 5 count, and a 7 count. Right after that 7 count, we're hitting power chord 5-7 AD. So let's do that again. Okay, then we're up to 7-9. This is a continuation of this section. And right back in to 5-5-7. Palm muted, alternate picked on the E string. Let me play that. So we'll take it from the 7-9. This time we hit a 10-12 AD on our power chord instead of a 5-7. Alright, then back to 7-9 AD. We got a 5 count, a 5 count, and a 4 count. And then you'll see some repeats. Section 3B 1 time, section 3A no star. That stuff you need the tabs for to see what I mean, okay? And there's a little filler riff here, 5-7-9-5 on the A string. Lower that thumb down. It'll be this. That's going to come in off of the section 3A no star. That's put in place of it. Section 3A 2 times, second time no star. Section 3B 1 time. Then we have more repeats. Section 4C, section 5 no star. And then at the end of that section 5, which is the chorus, last time I did like a, and then we had this, what was the chord? I'm trying to remember the chord, and I'm not going to remember it. I don't know, but that part is cut out, and instead it's 1 3 3. Okay, so you're gonna hit that, let it ring. So once, rest, 1 2 to an open 2 2 EAD. 1 down, down, up, down. That final down is the 3 E. So that whole part again. Section 5 1 time, which is back to the chorus. This time it's the same way that you did it the first time. Oh, there it is. There it is. I gotta play it just because this was a really cool part. We got the 5, 6, 4, 5. That's the chord. So from there, we got this breakdown in the middle where coming off of that chord I just played, you're going to hit an E major, open 2 2 1 from the top down. I think Michael Sweet's doing one of his amazing Halfordish screams there. And then we got this. Section 8, 303 to 322. And this goes. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. So we have. Cool part. That is going to be 4 times. So open E, rest, palm mute, and then 5D, pull off to 4, and then 5D, pull off to 4 and open. So we have jump up to the 7/9 AD. So we have palm mute the open E, pull off again 5/4D, and then pick 5/4 to 5A and open E. So it would be then a palm muted E, another pull off on the D, 5/4, and then we got palm mute 5/4 3 times, and then yeah, and then 5/7, 4D pinch harmonic vibrato, no palm mute. So that last line on page 5, that whole thing 4 times. Oops. Anyways, on to page 6. Guitar solo comes in at 323, and very cool solo, man. It was thought out. This is Michael Sweet, and then Oz comes in on the second half. You're gonna go 15, slide to 19 on the E. Oops. And then we're gonna jump back. There's a lot of hand movement on this as far as placement on the neck. But go 15 E. So it's that's the first chunk. So that's 15 open on the E, and then 14 E to 12 B. Use your third and first finger, and slide. Then go 12 to 15 on the E, rest, and then yeah. Cool part right there. So from the 12 sliding to 15 on the E, 12 E, open, 10, open, 7, 10. So that's a good little subgroup. And then the next part is 7, pull off to open on the E, and we have to jump up to 10B. We're going to do that with the index finger, so it's... I'm telling you, man, that Iron Maiden vibe of the mid-80s. That's that part. Once you get to the 12G, pull off to open. 11, pull to open. And then 9G. 7G. So let's do that slow. I love that whole... Oops. Alright, 328 is the next timestamp subgroup. Lower the thumb, and we've got this concept, kind of a 3-note per string for the start. Oops, lost it. Try it again. Let's do that first. 5, 7, 9 on the A. Pick the 5. This is alternate picked. Palm mute the next 5 notes. 7, 9 A, 5, 7, 9 D, and then 5, 7 G, 9 D, 5 G, and then play that riff. Right? And then from there, we got 7, 9 G. Then we're going to jump to 7, 8, 10 B and the E. So hit that 10 again and slide it to 12. Oops. That's the whole riff. Okay, from there we are at 330, 10 on the E string, and then jump over to 8, 7 on the high E. Let me play this little phrase. So after you go, so the whole phrase. Anyways, no harmonic tap there. 333 comes in. 7, 8, E, B, and it kind of follows this 2-note concept. 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So it'll be... Right? After the 10, 12, we're going to go 14, 15. And then 17, E. So... And then 14, 15, E, B. And then we're going to catch the 17 on the high E. And 19 high E. So it's... I just lost my place in the mix of all these numbers. Oh, it'll be... the next little phrase is... Or... There it is. So this cool little riff, you want to kind of remember some of these, man, and put them in your bag of tricks, because this pick, hammer, pull concept is a really cool one, man, in the rock world. So you would go 17, hammer, 19, pull 17, pull 15. So we got 4 notes, but only picking the first one. And then go 19B. and then 15, 17 on the E, and then jump to 20 E, whole step bend, do it again and vibrato it. So it's, okay, 338 in the song. This is a tapping part. 15, 10, 7, open is the concept of this, and you would go, yeah, let me see, 4 times of that. So, 4 of those. Tap 15, pull to 10, pull to 7, and pull to open. You do that 4 times. Take the palm, rest it on the thicker strings up here to keep it clean. And do the same thing, but tap 17 and do it twice. So let's do all of that. And then we go to page 7. Back to the 15 on the tap. And you got to find a place for that pick too. Decide whether you want to tap with your index or your middle. Back to the 15, but you'll go 15, 10, 7, open, 7, 10. So it's almost a secondary tap, but not quite. Alright, and then you have a rest there. Then we jump up to 14 on the E, first finger. 2 times vibrato the second. And then we got 15, 17, 19 on the B. Let me play this phrase a little bit. Yeah. So pick, hammer, pull, or no, pick, hammer, hammer. 15, 17, 19, 17, 15 on the E, that's alternate pick. And then 19, 17, 15 B, 17, 16 G. So we have. Oops. That's that one. Some cool riffs, man. Every single one. Good job, Mike Sweet and Oz Fox, who his solo is coming up here in a second. So from there, we got 343, 5 on the high E, 8 on the B. It's a unison bend. You're going to bend release the 8B. This is actually where Oz comes in, I believe. Yep, so it's the arpeggio. 5 on the B and G, and then 7 on the D and A, 8 on the E, 3 on the E, half step bend, and then 7D pinch harmonic vibrato. So slow it down. Alright, 346. 7G, you're going to bend, release, bend, rest, release, pull up to 5. That's an Oz riff. So anyways, the next thing to come into play after that whole bend release thing is 7, 5, pull off on the G, slide to 4, hammer 5, pull 4, slide 2. So that's a good little subgroup, right? You would go and then double pull off, 5, 4, 2 on the G, pull off 4 to 2 on the G, and then 5D, 2G down up. Vibrato. So we had dang it. Subgroups right there. 348. We have 8, 10, 12 on the B string. Lower the thumb, pick, hammer, hammer. Do the same thing on the high E string, but go ascending, descending. So it's then 10, pull off to 8, 12 B, 8 E, 12, pull off to 10, 12, pull off to 10, pull off to 8, hammer to 10, hammer to 8. So that riff, oops, messed up the ending there. That's that one. And then I think there's a rest there. Let me see. These notes are really blending up. 10, 9 G. So. There we go. 351. We have 8, 5 on the B, 6 or on the E, and then 6 B. 10 bend on the E, and then 10 no bend. So it's, and then this part is killer. Good job, Oz. It's like an augmented sweep, I think. I haven't played this since yesterday, so it's coming back to me. Yeah. Up to the 17. 12, 11, 10, 9, all on the top 4 strings. Take the middle, go to 9B. I think that's how you did that, Oz. It made sense to me finger-wise, but... And then go to first finger, 8E. So,